Okay, this is take 3 now because Minecraft wants to be a brat and I hit the wrong button. Yes, me. Totally not one to hit the wrong button. Well, there's a new building in our roster. Besides the one you can see, those berry bushes that I planted in the last episode, they grew a bit. That's some food. I've got sheep now, in case you can't hear it. And I've got all kinds of different colored sheep. I've got some blue sheep, some pink sheep, a purple sheep, a dark blue sheep, a light blue sheep, a yellow sheep, an orange sheep, a red sheep, just all kinds of different colors, except for green and brown. Making brown dye is really difficult, and finding a brown sheep is pretty rare. Also, I cannot breed a green sheep to save my life. Now, most of these you don't need dyes for. If you just find a regular sheep, well, most of them you do need dyes for. Here's the thing: you can mix sheep colors, right? If you find a red flower and put it on a sheep, and find a yellow flower and put that on a sheep, and then have the two of them mate, the sheep that will be born will be orange. Whereas if you make a red sheep mate with a white sheep, it'll make a pink sheep. And of course, force a white sheep to mate with a black sheep, it'll make a gray sheep. It's a nice way to get some very different colored blocks, but I, for the life of me, can't make them produce a green sheep. So you either get green from cactus, which are in deserts, and this is not a desert, again, biome dependent, or naturally you would assume if you mate a blue and a yellow sheep together, you would get a green sheep. But that does not work. As you can see, I have two dark blue sheep and two yellow sheep, and that did not work. I do not have a green sheep. So perhaps I'm simply using the wrong shade of blue sheep. I don't know. These are my cows. I have some cows now. This really unusual and very ineffective looking fence is very unusual and very ineffective. But I accidentally put a whole stack into the fence maker, and I had way too many fences. As you can see, I've put a different hive over there. I've bred more bees from this hive and transferred them over to the other hive. So now I have two sets of bees making two containers of honey, and I'm getting richer by the minute. Of course, there's my wheat and my sugar cane. Now, this big blob over here is new. Remember when I made that comment earlier about turning the about turning that uh, pool I died in into something? Well, may I introduce you, for the first time ever, the Dirty Pool Nightclub, complete with red carpet. See? Comes right off. Very nice spruce doors. This is the lobby. In case you've never been to this kind of club, yes, it is literally like this. They have like an airlock section and then like a sign-in area with like a bouncer or a manager. And then you go into the club proper. Don't ask which clubs I've seen that I've been to that have that setup though. This one, of course, also has red carpet, of course. This is made from spruce wood and spruce doors and spruce everything. I've got a coniferous forest next to me, so I figured I'd use a completely different type of wood for this. I'm not very artsy-fartsy when it comes to my building. This is probably the most effort I've ever put into a building ever. So this would be the bar area. You've got your little bartender shack, and it's got different kinds of wood. It's arranged. It's actually a really dark space for what it is. Here is the titular dirty pool with stairs that lead down into the pool itself. I made it deeper so that, people could actually swim in it. If I had any. Now this here. A lot of people are going to question, hey Al, why the heck do you have just birch logs lying on your floor as a floor? And, well, I want a leopard pattern. Because I think leopard patterns, more than anything, shout early 70s discotheque or crazy, ravey dance party club scene. So this would be the dance floor. This would be the upper dance floor. And yes, you do have a set of parental judging eyes. This is the ominous banner. For those of you not in the loop, Minecraft updated to include the pillagers, which are basically bad guy villagers. They have a secret base that you get to invade and everything, and they carry around these banners with them. It's meant to look like an illager face. It's actually layers upon layers upon layers of images, all combined into one on the banners. I haven't gotten one because I'm not creative like that. And what territory do I have to mark off? No one else lives here. But yes, the ominous banner actually gives you a debuff, which never expires. You can get rid of it if you have a cow, hence why I now have cows. But it gives you a debuff, and if you ever enter a village with that debuff, you will cause the pillager faction to mass attack said village. No joke. They will bring heavy cavalry, spellcasters. No, I mean it. Legit spellcasters. Summoners. They'll throw lightning at you. They'll summon little winged imps to destroy you. Like, depending on how badly you tick them off, they will come after you. Come after you most hardcore. Their heavy cavalry, literally heavy cavalry, will mess you up. And do quite a lot of damage to nearby buildings as well. So, I got rid of that. Not that I have any villages around me, but, I still got rid of it. So, what are we going to do today, I bet you're wondering. Quite frankly, I got a little overzealous and built the building when I wasn't supposed to. Yes, I need this many torches. I absolutely need this many torches in exactly this configuration, because if I don't have them here, then I get swamped with creepers, and I don't like that. I should probably get some food. Why, hello, Clarice. Silence of the Lambs. Get it? Where's that other blue one I don't need? You've got in my way, red. Okay, well, that's taken care of. No, orange, you can't come out. I got an idea. If the game will stop trying to crash. Before I go to bed for the evening, let's try this one more time. This time I'll use a light blue sheep. Or maybe I'll just go to bed because sunset came a lot quicker than I thought it would. Retreat! Run away! Trying to subtly look at my phone, but I can't because it's locked. I promise I'm going to keep this as close to 30 minutes as I possibly can. I know a lot of people think 30 minutes is too long for a Minecraft episode anyway, but I'm like, what the heck are you gonna do in 20 minutes? Like, am I seriously the only person that thinks that way? I probably am the only person that thinks that way. Oh, better get rid of it before they try and make a break for it. Okay. Light blue sheep. Yellow sheep. Not a green sheep. That is not a green sheep. Did I find false information about this? Is this a glitch in the Matrix? Is there something wrong with my copy? Okay, well, let's put this lamb on the barbecue. Put this wall back with my collection. Get rid of these seeds. And the bees are minding their own business. Okay. Okay. So now that that's all done, let me show you what I did with the mine off screen a couple days ago. It's quite humiliating, really. I did put some lanterns here because, you know, lanterns are brighter and there's less chance of things spawning in range of the lanterns. So, down we go. Like I said, I've been quarrying quite a lot of resources. Hiccups. That's just great. So, down into the mines. First of all, I lit the place the frick up. Second of all, I have signs everywhere that say, "Go this way, you idiot!" I also have signs that say, "Go this way, you idiot," in the other direction, just in case. Because, let's face it, I am that kind of idiot. Down in Chamber 2. So, you know all those thousands of times that I swiped by this area and was like, I remember something being here? Guess what? I was right. This is the entrance to the mine. That's why I thought it looked so familiar, because it was. And I did not notice / realize that until it was far too late. I was right for a change. Who knew? So as we go down here, that other wing is useless, which is why it's blocked off. The deep mine is where we're going, because this is stuff you've all seen before. It's all been roped off and cordoned off. No, I've got wood on me, so still some things to get here or there, because, you know, I'm not going to mine every piece of everything. And there it goes, giving me crap again. How dare you? Just make sure that doesn't lock up on me. So, this is the deep mine. You either go down there, or you can go up here. And yes, there are still monsters here. This is that spawner I never got back to, so yeah. Lots of fun to be had. You know what? I should probably take out this spawner even if I don't want to. Crap! Too late! Too late! Run away! This mine is just bad news for me. This mine is just bad news for me. Well, at least I know where I'm going this time, right? See, this is why I can't play hardcore. I'm just not good at it. Wouldn't you know? Right as soon as I got out my pick, too. The very second I got out my pick, I should destroy this. Gets out pick. And then it spawns! I'm sorry if I'm emphasizing that too much. I have a great deal of my audience who is visually impaired. So I should really try and describe things more in depth. Surprisingly, a number of my audience is also, well, never mind. See? It was right there. Right there the whole time. All I had to do was get to it. But no, I couldn't do that. Who'd want to do something like that? Go the right way in a dungeon. Next you'll be telling me the point is to win the game. Yes, I know, I'm touching my face. I don't care. This COVID-19's crap anyway. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I do realize that some people have had relatives that have passed away due to infection, and I give you sympathy. But, like, really, most of us aren't going to get sick from it. So here's some redstone. Maybe one of these days I should do some redstone contraptions. I would love to show you guys how to do a cannon. I don't think I've shown how to do a cannon yet. So, back upstairs we go. See, why couldn't I do that the first time? That would have been helpful. I'm just going to chop up all these spider webs. It's actually probably really dark for you guys at this point. Don't have a heck of a lot of torches. That'll have to do for now. So as you can see, a lot of these platforms were functioning and then something destroyed them. AKA, they caught on fire and burned. That is a thing that can happen. Lava spawns randomly upon world generation. And it can spawn in places where it can and will destroy things. It can destroy chests, which hold loot. It can destroy forests, which hold rare items. It can generally be a nuisance, which is one of my problems with it. Just it generally being a nuisance. Somebody commented the right hand, the right hand trick. And for those of you that don't know, the right hand trick is when you only put torches on the right hand side. It's supposed to help you keep track of things. It's supposed to help you navigate. It doesn't help me. I am so directionally challenged, the thing that is invented to help directionally challenged people does not help. It never has helped, and it never did help. So, yes, I'm aware, I just don't do it. It doesn't work. So I got a question for all you people lurking in the comments. I say as though I have people lurking in the comments. How do you feel about Tom Nook? With the release of the new Animal Crossing game, everyone's got two minds of it. Either he's a straight, good-up capitalist guy who likes money but not enough to kill anyone, and then there's the ones that say he's the worst kind of capitalist who will extort you for a dime because he can. What camp do you fall into, Do you even know who the heck I'm talking about? Or rather, what? Because Tom Nook is not an actual living person. So, some new railways. Hopefully, I can remember how to get the heck out of here with this stuff this time. Because I'll tell you, I'm really tired of dying in mines and losing all the stuff I get. Oh, look, diamonds. Oh, look, diamonds! Something bad happened. This is why I have trust issues. That's why I can't be too happy with myself. That right there, that microcosm of what just happened is my entire life in a nutshell. Something good happens, something bad happens, something good happens, something bad happens. Like, what's the point in me being happy for too long if something bad is just going to happen right after it? There is actually a psychological condition attached to it. I forget what it's called, and I couldn't pronounce it even if I tried, so I'm not going to bother. But apparently it is a psychological symptom of depression, which I've basically had my entire life, so that fits. Did I explain sweet berries to everybody when I got them? I thought I did. Did I? Somebody in the comments remind me if I talked about sweet berries or not. Because I don't remember. Convenience. Staircase to nowhere. As opposed to the highway to hell and the staircase to heaven. Ugh. I find I'm doing a lot of musical references, which is odd because I basically don't really listen to music. I mean, my parents were into hardcore rock and roll and everything, and like AC/DC and Queen and crap like that. I've heard of a bunch of modern music, but I don't really listen to it. I do have a weakness for pop, though. I hate myself for it every day because it's the same. It's the same thing. All media is the same thing. It's all trash. It's all drivel, and I hate it. But I like it. I can't stand that I like it, but I like it. Of course, the older stuff is better. Like, I'll admit that right now. Some gold, some diamonds. So, Al, you're finding a lot of gold. What do you actually do with gold? Well, that's a very good question. There's actually a lot you can do with gold. You can forge it into simple tools, like the pickaxe, and the sword, and armor, and other things of that nature. And my god, you stupid phone, stop going off on me. I need you to be awake. Actually, you know what? Looking at the timer, I think it's time I go. Yes, seriously, it's already nearly been 30 minutes. Did you think it was 30 minutes? Comment below. No, seriously. Seriously. How the heck? Where did you come from? How the heck are you supposed to do a series with this little time? I barely got down here. I just started. But anyway, back to talking about gold. Interesting thing, gold has been linked to netherite. What the heck is netherite, you ask? I don't know either. Netherite is something brand new that they added to the nether. The nether being the hell of Minecraft. You create a portal, and then you go to hell, and you find all these exotic components which let you do stuff. And then you take them back to your world and say, I'm never going back there again because that place is literally hell. No, seriously, that is like 9 out of 10 YouTubers right there. They avoid going to the nether whenever possible because the nether is literally hell. Like, you'll see it when we get there. And surprisingly, it's dark too. You know, for a hell realm that's made completely of fire and lava, it is surprisingly dark. We'll get to that in a moment. But rumor has it that only gold tools can be used to harvest netherite. Which I don't know if that's true or not. I don't even know if it's actually been released or not. But, like, should I bring a gold pick just in case? Like, in the past, the nether was very bland, if not extremely dangerous. But now they've added new types of trees. Yes, trees grow in hell now. There's a friendly faction in the nether, the nether pig villagers. And then there's a not friendly faction in the nether, which is the non-friendly pig villagers. And then there's the zombie pigmen, which were neutral to you, but now will attack you on sight. Well, anyway, that's my time up for tonight. Like, seriously, it's already been 30 minutes. You ask me why I think I need to put more time in it? That's why. Like, I barely did anything. Well, I should stop now before... Still got like 30 seconds left. Maybe I can just quickly throw some stuff in my smelter here. Okay, 19 seconds. That's a little closer. Well, I guess I can gather some obsidian for you guys tomorrow. We already have a stash of it in the mine. mind. Mine.